Welcome back to Ways of Learning, and what are we doing today? Well, today we're learning how to make no-fail fudge. And if you never made fudge before, I always thought it was really complicated, but it's really super simple. I mean, it's so simple. I'm like, I don't even know how people got away with thinking it was complicated. So anyway, my Uncle Jack used to make fudge. He's on my wife's side, and Uncle Jack was kind of like Don Rickles. He was kind of this always angry at the world a little bit, had a real short temper, but I loved Uncle Jack because Uncle Jack taught me how to catch trout for the first time. So always owe that to Uncle Jack for teaching me how to do that. But it's pretty simple. It's going to be, you're going to basically take 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, pick any brand you can get at the store, and then it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 cans, and it's 2-to-1, so 2 times 2 is 4. So you're going to use 4 cups of, I'm going to use semi-sweet, 2 cups of semi-sweet, and 2 cups of dark chocolate. So 4 cups of chocolate chips and 2 cans of sweet condensed milk, and you're off and running. Now, whenever you make something for the first time, what I've learned from experience, it's better to just start with something simple. So I'm going to go super simple. I'm also going to add a little bit of vanilla, and I'm going to add a pinch of salt towards the end to mix it up. And then we're simply going to put it in a 9x9 glass cookware thing to finish it off. Now you can add Heath bar, you can add pecans, but I'm just going to keep it super simple. And then we just basically melt it in a pan. Then we're going to pour it in there. You let it set for about an hour, hour and a half, and slice it up, and you're ready to go. But I'm making it for a little Thanksgiving treat to take out there. So great thing for Christmas, though. If you want to package it up in little pieces and give it away to people, it's great for that too. So okay, so now what we're going to do is mix everything together, and we're going to cook it. So we're going to put in 2 cans of the condensed sweetened milk, which, by the way, you can boil underwater and it'll turn into some kind of really sweet kind of caramel, but it could explode. So a little risk, little reward. So I don't know if I'm going to try that or not. It kind of scares me, but as long as you keep it underwater, it's supposed to work. So we're going to mix in 2 of those. We're going to mix in the milk chocolate. Well, actually, we're going to mix in the dark chocolate first. And I only had 10 ounces of that. So I'm going to add in, I'm going to put in 6 additional ounces of milk chocolate. So for the Mousley's, we're going with the 3 delicacy fudge. So then we've got the semi-sweet. So simply put all that in and put it on the stove until it's melted. And then we're going to pour it in the dish. Add a little vanilla, add a little salt, and we are done. So we just got it under a little bit under medium, so a little bit between medium and low. And you're just going to literally just stir it until it's melted. You just want to make sure you don't burn it, and that is it. No fail fudge. Okay, so I added a little vanilla, added a little salt, and now you're just literally dumping that thick old fudge into a 9x9, 8x8, whatever it takes, pan, and spreading it out. And then you're simply just going to smooth it out into the parchment paper. Push it in the corners. And then let it set for an hour. Now you could put nuts on it, or you could put nuts, mix nuts in there if you wanted to. Or my tendency is to want to mix Heath bar into everything, but speaking of that, if you want to watch a video, I did a video on how to make Heath bar or toffee, so that's super simple. It's about as easy as making fudge. It sets up pretty quick. All right. Okay, it's set for an hour, so I'm just going to take some parchment paper, lay it down. I'm going to flip this over and then take it out of the other parchment paper. It's still just a little bit, not totally, I mean it's still a little runny. Probably let it set up a little, but we gotta go. So then you're simply just going to cut it. Make sure you get a knife that's a little longer than the fudge. Like I said, this is still kind of gooey, but it'll set up and keep firming up as we go. Can cut it in different sizes because you know there's always those people that say they just want one and they just want a small one, but then they'll take like 10 small pieces, so gotta have those for those people. But that is no fail fudge, and then I'm just gonna set them on this plate. There it is, no fail fudge, the 3 delicacies. Give it a try. Like I said, it takes about 15 minutes to whip it up, and then an hour for it to set, and in probably 2 hours it gets kind of thick where it's easily to eat, but it's oh so good. Thanks for watching.